They used to have this word race, class, and gender. That was their gender. Have you noticed they got rid of the class? And they got rid of the class because America was too upwardly mobile or fluid. You and I could be in a particular class, but we could either not be in that class or our children are not given the birthright. So they never had a permanent European peasantry. They started to gravitate with open borders and the traditional black-white dichotomy, but especially now with Hispanic, and they said, we have a new victim. And the DEI woke, firmament, whatever you want to call it, says anybody who is not so-called white fits into the cultural Marxist paradigm. Victim, victimizer, oppressed, oppressor. And that was very successful because it flew in the face of all traditional criteria of oppression. So all of a sudden, Professor Kendi is a victim. Oprah is a victim. Oprah says she went into a Swiss store and somebody didn't give her a lizard purse and she's suddenly a victim. LeBron James is a victim. Michelle Obama was at a Target and she lifted up, tried to get a package that somebody requested. She's a victim. And so what they did was they bifurcated the United States into 67% or whatever they call of oppressors, and the rest, 33% of oppressed. And then they made this colonialist or anti-colonialist argument, and you have what you have because of your race and privilege and oppression. It's anti-empirical. And you say to them, okay, there's a guy in Bakersfield, he's never gone to high school, his son's on a forklift, they have no privilege at all, you tell me, well, he's white. He's white. And so that was a really pernicious, and that came in really with Barack Obama. There was a word was not in white currency, diversity, and suddenly he took that word, and that was diversity. All of a sudden I thought, I was teaching, and I would go, and I heard there were people that I had known my entire lives in my community and at Cal State or Stanford, and they were from India, and they were Sikhs, and they came with enormous amounts of money. I knew people from Korea that came, and all of a sudden they were telling me they were victims. Yeah. I didn't know, Victor, that this place was so racist. I said, well, can you show me what happened? You own 5,000 acres. You're a multimillionaire. Well, I don't, but my daughter came home and told, and that's where we are now. We're cultural Marxism that's bifurcated. There's no middle class, we say, and everybody is trying to find a gimmick or a lever. So when you reward that, then everybody comes out of the woodwork, whether it's Elizabeth Warren trying to create an identity of a victim, or I just saw the other day Buffy St. Marie, a folk singer that I always thought was Native American. We find out she wasn't, she's Italian. And it's this fixation in our society on race, and it permeates everything.